Hi everyone, it's Lonnie. Welcome back to Grace Blossoms for You. I don't know about you, but I have too much stuff. I tried organizing all my smaller labels and knickknacks into this Reader's Digest book, and I thought I had a nice sturdy book, but then as I started putting stuff in, my book started falling apart, and I'm like, okay, I am not redoing this. And so I was thinking, I have just so many things. What if I just use them? And so I think I've created a new hashtag, destash your scraps. Hashtag destash your scraps. I did a search on it and I couldn't find anything, so I'm hoping I am starting something new here. And I would welcome any of you who make videos to go ahead and use that. And if you would be so kind to link my channel or my video in your description, that would be great. And then anybody can just use that. And if I find your video under that hashtag, I will put a link to your videos in some of my descriptions. All right, I'm kind of new to that, so I'm not really sure how that all works, but I'm willing to give it a try. Maybe we can help each other grow our channels. Okay, so what I did was, do you ever throw something at something and hope it stuck? Well, I kind of did that. I took a 2-inch by 8-inch, probably too tall. Not quite sure. I was thinking for a journal. Obviously, that's what we do. Okay, so it will definitely fit. I mean, you can make yours any size you want. You don't have to do this with any particular paper. You could make pockets this way. Again, just open-ended possibilities here. I decided maybe not exactly a page edge, although it wouldn't look too bad on a page edge. But I was thinking also belly band. So basically what I'm doing is going through all my labels. Okay, that's not true. I have way more labels than I could possibly even go through. But I have some that are even now falling out of here because I used that temporary glue stick. But what I was thinking, for this one I kind of had the black and tan or beige color scheme going. So I was kind of thinking something like that. And then I was filling up the blanks with these tiny little pieces. And if you're like me, you keep a lot of things just because they might come in handy sometime. And so what are we going to do with it all? We may as well use it, because why else? Why else did we make it if we weren't going to use it? So I'm just going to start that one off at the bottom, if I'm in frame. And then, I mean, even right now, I've got things that are on my desk that need to be used. So there's some watercolor thing. And two, we don't just have to go straight up and down. We can go different directions. And I do want to ink mine, just to give them a little definition. So I'm going to just plop it down like that. And then here's a rose. That could sit there. I can tell already the hardest part is going to be remembering to ink everything. So yeah, how are you doing? I just find myself overwhelmed sometimes with all the things. But I do like the things that I have. It's just, you know, sometimes you don't use the things that are laying around, and then they just kind of accumulate. So I do want to de-stash my scraps. And so that is the plan for this. And then sometimes, I mean, you cut something to use part of it, and then the other part stays behind. And I mean, does it feel unloved? I don't think so, but it could happen. It could be feeling, not feeling. It's not feeling anything because it's a thing. It's an inanimate object. But you feel, and then you think, well, it would have been good if I could have used that up. I do kind of want to stick to one thing per here. This one. Smile hello. I do that when I'm walking down the street or in town or wherever I am. If I'm meeting somebody, even just walking down to the mailbox, if I see someone that I maybe don't know and I don't know enough to say to them, then I will just smile hello. And I usually get something back in the form of a smile myself, but if I didn't, that would be okay too. It's just greeting someone without using words, really. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that does that. But I decided to call it smile hello instead of, you know, say hello with a smile. I don't know. So yeah, that's what I was thinking today would be. And I think I need to do this a lot more than I have videos for. But new hashtags are always fun, aren't they? So that's the plan. And then it could just, this part, I don't know, it could look like a little bit of a billboard, really. Bulletin board is what I'm thinking, sorry. A bulletin board. So, things that you might want to remember. And then, like I said, you fill in the blanks with tiny little pieces of things. I just cut this leaf out here. To help fill up the blank spots. And I've still got my little container of things that need to be used up. So I'm going to grab a few of these, tack them down, and I will be back after the furnace stops. Okay, so I'm back and I finished the other strip right here, and I just decided to keep going. So remember those halfway cards we made a little while ago? I decided, why not put some more stuff on there, and then we can put them in our journals and we can call them journaling cards. Why not? We can do whatever we want. So here's my, this is a 4x4 square. Doesn't have to be all the way full, but for this one I did try to fill it up as much as possible. But yeah, more and more it's reminding me of a bulletin board when you just keep throwing stuff at it and you start tucking things behind and just making room for things. And two, I've got this tracing paper thing here from the flowers we made, or will make. I'm not sure what order these videos are going to go up in. I'm just going to put that in the corner. It just sometimes feels good to just put things down and not think about them so much. So here I found part of a hem that was just laying around. I'm still working on the journals for the youth group. Have not finished those. I was so busy with thank you cards over the holidays that, yeah, I got behind on the journals, so I will pick that up, and this will go very nicely in there. And yeah, I'm trying to keep them sort of flat because this project for today, although I am building up some of the areas. So right here I have this very plain heart. I think it's got some watercolor spattered on it, but I just inked it, gave it some shape, slant it, and plop it down. I know, so profound, and yet somehow very satisfying. I think this is a sticker that I punched out with my little butterfly punch from some gold label paper that I made for a project. Stick that down. Because you know we're going to get more stuff, right? I mean, the year is just starting. So, have a bit of a line, a bit of a spot there. I could put that leaf there. Again, I punch out shapes with my little punches when I have tiny pieces of scraps left over from projects. So this is one way to kind of de-stash your stash. Let me know what you think of that idea. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Will you help me use it? So there is our bulletin board project for today. I hope you got some ideas to use up some of the things you've got laying around. Maybe didn't have a use for, but maybe now you do. I just saw another blank spot there. I already have one heart, but this is a book page heart. So now we have 2 hearts. That's okay too. All right, so thanks for joining me, and we will see you again next time. Bye for now. God bless.